Here's the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. The 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and puts a charge into this one. And deep, and you can't forget.
Come on.
This one is gone.
I had to jinx it.
He's been spinning a gem, posting nothing but zeros. Then this guy steps up and slaps one down the line. He thought it was going foul. No such luck. It boinks off the pole for a homer. The no-hitter and the shutout are gone in the blink of an eye.
Swing and he pops him up.
Yeah, nice job, Harold. We know.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Darwin Barney. 0 for 2.
Shut up, Harold. We get it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first
Oh, my bad,
pitch
Harold.
for
That was
strikes.
Dan.
When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Dan, shut up. We get it.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
But how do you even get enough
And now the
extension to
0-2.
pull it?
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
No.
Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball.
Come on, why couldn't my
0-2, but he
last one
goes
do
back.
that?
It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. Ready for
And
another
Jose
chance.
Bautista
He
is it
comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And this will be a called strike.
All
2.
right,
And
let's
trouble
go.
now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Let's
Swing and a miss
go!
as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, you could feel the electricity in the air when the 9th inning started. Everyone could feel how close to history we were, but he gives up a hit and loses the no-hit bid. Man, that hurts. He just has to shake it off now and enjoy this one-hitter just the same. Great effort either way.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Ricky Nolasco with his 4th win this season as he allows only
One run,
hit in
one
9
hit.
full innings. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs.
Game recap box
Nowhere.
score
They left 5 men on base.
for them. 0, 0, 0, 0.
1 error.
All the way to the
They left
strike. 1
no
strikeout.
runners on base.
0, 1 strikeout. 0, 0, 1 strikeout. 0, 1 strikeout. 0, 2 strikeouts.
His record is now 4-1.
1, 1, 1, 1. 0, 0, 1
The
strikeout.
loss goes to Marcus Scherzer. His record is now 7-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes.
No copyright, please. No copyright, please. Don't copyright me. Don't copyright me. Don't copyright me. Oh, yeah. put out Sean Wilson. Oh yeah, guys. Guys. Diamond Dynasty. Everybody close your eyes, even if you can. Yeah. Woohoo! 100 stubs. 1000 XP. 100 tickets. Anyways, what I was trying to do. Come over here, their base. Oh, you guys may have already seen, but we got Anthony Random. So goodbye, Pablo. Yeah, we got. Hold up, who's their goals? Gary Sanchez's goal. Gary Sanchez is a goal. Gary Sanchez is a goal. All-Star Summers 5 packs. Man, I can't even buy those. I don't even got 500 stuffs. This head to head. I want to see this. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright. Oh, I guess we gotta play a game. Oh no, I know what I need to do. Hold up. Yeah. My locker missions. Dang it, that doesn't count. Alright, Diamond Dynasty. George Springer, Aaron Judge, Gene Segura.
Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. It'll be spring training Diamond Dynasty action in this one between the Flyers and the Thunder. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Craig Gentry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Flyers, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Oh yeah, Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Franklin Gutierrez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Thunder, center fielder George Springer.
There's a swing and a drive
Come
hit well out to right field.
on!
Come on to lead off the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Batting second, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second.
What are you doing? Get in front of it! That was it right to you!
Gene Segura standing in.
Third, the shortstop.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Tag applied by Utley, and he is out at second base. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Now at the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is on the move. He gets there, but he missed it. He'll get it into second. Granderson around second, headed for third. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Standing in, Chase Utley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he is out on the tag. At the plate, Anthony Rendon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura, and not in time as the run scores. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Jake Odorizzi. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And the squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He's running again. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. A play at the plate. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. This is line to left. Gordon is there. Let's see if they test it.
Shut up.
And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Franklin Gutierrez. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now another 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. A quick out number 1. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this is swung on and foul tip straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he's safe. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And therefore it is Utley, as that becomes out number 2. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Granderson is under it. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Albert Pujols.
Chopped weakly to the left. Segura has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. It is Curtis Granderson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Wow.
And now a pitch on the way. Try to bunt
No!
for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they get Granderson at first, as he's unable to bunt his way aboard. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Jennings is there.
What?
It's
He was all the way in.
three-pitch inning as this side is retired.
He was in
Now with the plate, Ervin Santana. He'll get us
Chimichanga.
going in the home half of inning number 3.
Ervin Santana.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Springer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. Around first, he's digging for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's Desmond Jennings now.
Right fielder, Desmond Jennings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw goes to third, and he is.
Come on, why didn't you?
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the move is Jennings. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Granderson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Anthony Rendon.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon over to his right. 2 gone. Striding in, Jake Odorizzi comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
First baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
the left fielder, number 4.
So stepping in, Alex Gordon. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends. Here's Craig Gentry. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line to the right side. Jennings is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pops this one up. Santana is there for it. And that retires the side. Digging in, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So striding forward now, Ervin Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And there to take it is Utley for route number 1.
Why wouldn't you throw the ball?
Here's George Springer. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him. 2 down. Throw won't get him. Here's Desmond Jennings now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to
throw the ball. What do you mean I was too early?
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And the runner's coming home. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. From the stretch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Softly hit out towards short. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Curtis Granderson. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Curtis Granderson.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And they
Stop being retarded.
As he's unable to bunt his way aboard.
The second baseman, number
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Now that's popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Guys.
In the dirt here. Hard on the ground toward short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out in the side. Now in the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Gene Segura.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Of course I'm late.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. High in the air out to center field. Gutierrez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Jake Odorizzi. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Odorizzi.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
On the ground up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Ready for another. Chance. Craig Gentry. 2 hits and 3 at-bats.
Hello, mother.
This one. Here's a looping fly
American.
ball out to right. Jennings has a play. Looks it into his glove.
He's at Levittown American.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batter number 35.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Santana will go over to first here.
Yeah. McDonald's.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard
330.
Scooped up. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends
the
inning.
It's time for the.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Yay! Can you heat me up some?
Back behind second base.
I'm in the middle of a game.
Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. In now.
Sorry about all these guys. I know. Blah blah blah.
Effort for him to this point.
Oh great!
Started to go down after it. He couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gutierrez has it in his tracks, and that retires the side.
All right, 7th.
Standing in, Albert
7
Pujols.
innings
He'll have
strong.
the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Albert
First
Pujols.
pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
I got a pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And Albert is 0 for 3 now as he's retired here for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Curtis Granderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Chase Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be fouled away. Fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ervin Santana. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Catcher, Ervin Santana.
Swing.
I
and a miss,
will in a
but he's right
minute.
on here. 1 strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed. It's
I'll take
strike
that.
2.
I mean, yes.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Santana is retired, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder number 4.
At the plate, George Springer. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Into the windup and the pitch. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now.
Let's
The
go!
inning
8
is
innings. All right.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Anthony Rendon.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Santana working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Shit, guys, I'm back.
Jake Odorizzi. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th.
Gene Segura.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit hard towards the hole.
1 out.
Down, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Grounded to third. Rendon has it.
2 outs.
And they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
First baseman, number
So
10.
stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gutierrez ranging back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 4.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
Fans, our final line score. First for the...
Can I get just an upset, my guys? Man, I don't get just an upset. That's all.